A Montgomery woman is making a comeback after surviving oral cancer. Becky Goggins underwent surgery last year to remove part of her tongue. Now she's working to be able to speak and eat more easily with her reconstructed tongue. Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin is here with her story. Beth?
And Christine, this has been, as you can imagine, a pretty major ordeal, but Becky Goggins says she's always been good about going to the dentist regularly. So when something felt wrong to her, she got in with her dentist, and that was the beginning of a long 18 months. Becky Goggins of Montgomery, Alabama, first noticed something was wrong in the spring of 2022.
I thought I had bitten my tongue. That's how this all started.
Goggins sees her dentist every 6 months, and at first she says he thought she might have an infection in the back of her mouth.
So he prescribed antibiotics, and I went back and he said, I just don't like the look of this.
And that's when Goggins, director of law and policy for a national justice consortium, learned that she had a mass in the back of her mouth, tucked under her tongue, and it was large.
I would guess like that, and it's a little hard for me to say because where it was actually towards the back right side underneath.
When a biopsy revealed Goggins had oral cancer, she came here to City of Hope, Atlanta in Noonan, undergoing surgery to remove the mass along with part of her tongue and rebuild her tongue flap using skin and tissue taken from her left forearm. It was a major surgery, but
well, it was a pretty simple decision because it was pretty painful at the time. I mean, it was obvious something had to be done.
Once she had healed, Goggins began working with Jennifer Cargile, a City of Hope speech-language pathologist, and at first they were making real progress.
But then, because of the findings of the surgery, she had to do radiation as well. So, and what we noticed is the first few weeks of radiation were rolling along, and then the side effects of radiation hit.
The radiation caused Goggins' tongue flap to become uneven and hard, making it difficult for her to speak. So they went back to her surgeon
and said, hey, you know, we're well after the initial surgery. She's healed. You know, there's no evidence of disease. Is there anything that we can do to make that flap a little less bulky? And he was like, sure, I can do a scar revision.
6 weeks after that operation, Goggins is now back in speech therapy.
I know you're still hearing some distortion. It's still there. This is better than it was.
She's really having to be conscious about where she's placing her tongue and really being conscious about slowing down so that way her sounds don't blend together.
They're also working on eating, which is more challenging after surgery. Some patients who have a tongue reconstruction lose their sense of taste.
The only thing I've really noticed is everything tastes very salty.
And much of Becky Goggins' job involves speaking in front of large groups at conferences and meetings. So getting comfortable with that again is a big goal for them.
She just wants people to be able to listen to her message without getting caught up on, well, why does she sound different? I think she also has the goal of she wants to be able to eat and not have to sit there and think about eating. Like, just eat and do it quickly.
And Becky Goggins had no risk factors for oral cancer, and her doctors are not really sure why she developed this mass. Cargile says they are seeing a jump in younger adults who've never smoked or chewed tobacco who are coming in with oral cancers. And Christine, it's not, you know, they don't really understand whether this is something other cancer centers are seeing and you know, what is the cause behind this? Because normally we hear about, you know, smoking and chewing tobacco and things like that, but you know,
in her
people
case,
who have no risk factors.
Yeah, that's wild. But it kind of drives home the importance of seeing an oral physician of some sort yearly, right?
Yeah, and also if you've got something going on, even if it's kind of small that's just not healing, going to the dentist, if you can get in and getting that checked out. It might be nothing, but it might be something.
Yeah, glad her doctors were able to see that it was something to make sure she got the help she needed.
Yeah.
All right, Beth, thanks so much.